This is Sai Fanindra from STL School, assuring you complete practice orientation, packed practice activities right from day one. So, on time practice required throughout the course and a small self assessment to step into the course. Let's do it carefully. It's for our sake. It's for our sake to ensure correct, consistent, and nice, happy learning. Our journey should be bonded for longer run. Need your support. Let's get started now. Let's understand what we learn in data engineering and why we need it. Yes, as a data engineer, we would be mainly involved in three different streams or three different departments. You see on the screen three different departments. What are these? Yes, something called Azure Data Factory and Synapse Analytics Department. What we do here? Yes, it's more into storage, big data storage, and ETL, extract, transform, load activities, we call them. Gathering data from various data sources, mash up the data, transform it, shape it up carefully, join, merge, union, compare, pivot, etc. Finally, load it into something called data warehouse. 6 and 7 are the main masterpieces here. Those two are the managers in this department. And before and after, left and right of those two managers, we have the remaining staff governing and supporting these two entities. Our story moves on to module 2, more into big data storage and something called stream analytics, a helping object for module 1. One more department. Module 3, Databricks and Spark SQL, is more into open source. In few cases, module 3 can do module 1 work. Few other cases, module 3 will support module 1. Both. This is like a government appointed department, something like that. I mean, it's an open source. I mean to say it's open source. Spark, Python, PySpark, Scala. Using those open source technologies, we need to slowly understand something called Databricks and notebooks and all. And here you go. I repeat once again. Module 1, first department, in detail on my screen. Don't get frightened. Bobre, what is this? This much length? Yes, we require it. But one example, multiple terms. One useful, interactive, meaningful example, multiple terms. And this is a minimum course curriculum, I promise you. And this module 1, what we learn, why we require it. Yes, on the screen. In module 1, we'll be learning right from the scratch, like what is data engineering, right from getting an Azure account and slowly stepping into something called big data. Main purpose, job role as a data engineer, it's all about storing old data, inactive data. MPP we call massively parallel processing data. So how safely, how easily we store and manage the big data. There comes transact SQL scripts. limitations with transact SQL scripts. We need to understand some limitations, advantages and limitations of transact SQL and the need for data factory, need for Synapse Analytics. We call them pipelines. So we need to slowly step into something called pipelines. And every class, there would be task items after every chapter. Yes, curriculum is a bit lengthy, so need your support. Yes, again, tasks should be based on what we learnt in our class, nothing outside. No, nothing outside. Curriculum terminology, I'll take care. Understanding part, I'll take care. Practice part, request you to take care. On time practice required. We'll start from the basics of data factory. Understand your local SQL server to Azure data access. Something called incremental loads, data flow, and something called Synapse Analytics and transformations. Various join and other transformations will be learning. Something called Spark, open source Spark technology and notebooks. Security and administration activities, logging activities, and so on. To make it more easier for us in a single shot, the main data factory components are into ETL activities and big data storage, database storage. But not always we deal with database storage. For example, we take LinkedIn or Amazon. They prefer file storage. My profile, one file. Your profile, another file. You order a few products from Amazon. I order a few other products from Amazon. It will be file storage. For file storage, we have something called data lake storage, ADLS. A simplified structured journey, a carefully guided journey at every angle, at every place towards storage of small and big data, understanding various security of big data, on-premise to Azure migrations, and something called tables, purpose of the tables and when to go for tables, when not to go for tables, common uses, OData protocols. From there we have something called security and back-end front-end integrations with Power BI. Availability activities, replication activities, again few other administration and monitoring activities. So backend data admin part of our course in every module. And ETL part of our course, including live streaming data. We call it live data capture, like live temperature to web applications to Azure. How easily we can get the data loaded from devices to cloud, step by step. From there, you will be given some task items as usual. Every example appended with tasks, at least 2 tasks. One is not enough throughout the course. Entry questions are different, tasks are different. And we need to learn something called IoT hubs, event hubs, when to use which. What's the difference between them in terms of usage, in terms of performance, in terms of pricing, so on. As a data engineer, we need to decide the components. Like there are multiple storage components, multiple security components, multiple data streaming components. As a data engineer, we are the big data admin. Okay, main job role, big data admin is our job role. And we need to learn something else called the open source. I was telling government department, government appointed department, open source called Spark. How we implement it step by step. I'm sure you'll enjoy learning it. You'll enjoy it like anything. That's my experience all these years. At least with the new latest curriculum. People enjoy like anything, involve into it. We forget the 1 hour time. Pretty sure. By the time we step into Spark. We'll be understanding how to upload files, how to get the tables. Simple. Data Factory Synapse module, database storage, ADLS, file storage. Mixing together, cake mixing together, we have Spark. Files plus tables, both. Something called Hadoop Hives Metastore. So Hadoop infrastructure elements, part of our classes. Without that, we cannot do Spark. Not possible. We need to learn how to spin up something called Spark clusters. And these Spark clusters are used by data scientists, data engineers, and developers. As a data engineer, we are the admins. As a data engineer, we are the admins. We are the admins for data scientists and also for Azure developers. We are the admins for them. So we need to learn how to spin up clusters, how to maintain data, how to maintain and secure something called metadata. We'll be understanding meaningful examples, how to take data from your computer, how to take data from cloud, how to get the data in hybrid model. We'll understand meaningful, simple and easy to understand examples straight. We'll be understanding the concepts about how to work with something called as cluster reconfigurations. We'll be understanding cluster reconfigurations. Here is the complete journey of our Spark environment. Examples, 2 weeks plan, step by step. I mean, there will be a storytelling in our curriculum itself. On my screen now, the final screen. Same curriculum, I'm just showing you in different ways. It will be helping us in different environment, different aspects. So detailed curriculum in keyword wise, just like a small keyword concise encyclopedia wise. Left side helping object storage module, right side helping object Spark module will protect, will cover the data factory module out there, middle. We need it. Main takeaway is the green box, but without my left hand, without my right hand, I cannot really move smooth. Like my senior colleagues at my office. I would like to move with them. I need them. DP 203, part of our course. For DP 500, we need one additional feather in our cap, Power BI. There are 2 certifications for Azure Data Engineering. There are 2 certifications. One is DP203. One is DP203. And other one DP500. But this DP500 involves one extra feather called Power BI. I mean, to step into the complete Power BI, complete data engineering experience level, SME level, Power BI required. The final screen. Once again, the same content. Here are all the Azure components at one place, left side. Derivations for our examples, right side. Enough for DP203 exam, complete guidance, part of our data engineering course. If we are planning for SME level, expert level, Power BI add-on towards DP500 exam. Azure Data Engineering has its own separate certification called DP203. Power BI has its own certification called PL300. Packed together, DP500. So choice is yours. You choose whether you want to go for left and or right or the full body. Choice yours now or sometime down the line in future. But together makes a valuable skill set, meaningful skill set. Back end and front end together. With this information, now our team operates 24/7. You may contact our team for further non-technical questions if any. For technical questions, I would be available, and in fact, I am the only one here taking care of all the classes. You'll reach me at on my LinkedIn or my mobile number, anyone. Now, next item. To step into more details, like I was showing you multiple components, but what are they? Yes, let's go there slowly, step by step. Let's understand the importance of the components we learn in our classes from very next class from tomorrow. Here it is, the final screen of our entire intro class. Cloud, a platform to virtually store any type of data or applications, just like a overview, a recap with details. Recap of all Azure component titles with details, few details, basic level. We are very new. Let's digest it carefully. Cloud, a platform to virtually store any type of data or applications. Fully secured, faster, and easier to operate. And the cloud platform in our class says Azure, a cloud solution from Microsoft, cheaper, easy to use, and support any type of data. As a data engineer, we are involved in big data storage, something called ETL, extract, transform, and load, security, and optimizations. In our classes from tomorrow, we need to slowly step into Azure fundamentals, storage components, and ETL components. Storage and ETL, two main activities in addition to the third one, fundamentals. Azure fundamentals will be the starting area. From there we go for 4 storage concepts. First two, file storage, small and big files. We also call them blob, binary large object. 7 and 8 are into database storage. Then comes ETL components, something called data factory, easy drag and drop. In short, we call it ADF, Databricks, code-based, automated and manual ETL activities, flexible ETL with Spark SQL and PySpark. Then we need to have mix of 9 and 10, 11, Synapse Analytics. 9 plus 10 is equal to 11. Then 12, Azure Stream Analytics, live real-time data capture with data processing operations. So we'll be doing these items carefully. Next. With this information, 1 to 12, or in fact 1 to 10, first 1 to 10, there is one certification. dp2o3. I'm just making it simple and easier for us to understand at the first place. I repeat, here it is 1 to 10, 1 to 10 dp2o3. Next level, say 1 to 12, mixing of UI and auto generated code, Synapse Analytics with the Stream Analytics add-on, live data capture called IoT Hubs, Internet of Things, IoT Hubs and Event Hubs part of the course. 1 to 12 plus Power BI plus Transact SQL DP500. I shall include these complete notes, including these Microsoft links for further reference. So complete guidance for the resume and the certifications part of the course. And we have two schedules, either 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. IST. These two only because of maybe my problem, my time constraints. Other option, we have the on-demand video training, same as live, same. You would be given access to only one module initially. Once you complete it, you submit your assignments, then comes the next module. That's how it is. One module at a time, in case if you are going for the on-demand video training. And how to proceed? Yes, here we go. To proceed further, for these classes, the prerequisites Transact SQL required. The prerequisites Transact SQL. Why? Why we need TSQL? Yes, let's go back to the concept to learn migrations, to learn blob uploads, to learn something called Transact SQL activities like table creations, data imports, the need for data factory, to learn Spark SQL queries, data analytics, Spark tables, etc., data frames and all, Transact SQL required. In our Transact SQL module, planned for 14 chapters with 2 case studies, we'll be learning right from the scratch about SQL concepts, constraints, joins, something called linking of servers. From linking of servers, we have something called linked service. What is that? Linked service in our course. So here we have linked server, there it is linked service. Here we have various data types, and there as well Spark data types, Synapse Analytics data types, Azure table data types, 3 different categories of data types we need to work with in our data engineering course. Function procedure basics should be fine. Trigger transactions basics should be fine. But once again, very, very importantly, the architecture part. Cursors, something called table variables. Using these table variables, in our concepts, we have something called data frames. Without table variables in SQL, understanding data frames in cloud would be really difficult for me to explain. So revise SQL server TSQL concepts, okay? You are already aware of them. You revise them. We are very new. Then better to step into it first. Complete box 1. You have some basic knowledge already. Then you may take 1 and 5 in parallel, if you have time to practice. If not, 1 first, then 5 next, then 6 third. 1, 5, 6. Data engineer plan C, or only 1, 5 data engineer plan B. You choose. Either we need to step into box 1 or 5 or any other box. We have a specific registration process. We need it actually. So we need your help. We need your support. And few participants ask me, sir, why registration test? We require it. We require it because we need to ensure we are doing it safely, happily, smoothly. So you are into the introduction class now. Based on whichever module you would like to enroll for, a friendly small enrollment to understand where exactly we are, our expectations from the course, past profile, and what makes us learning, how many hours you'll be able to practice per day. These questions would be there, and of course few technical questions, one or two technical, for whatever box you're actually joining for. One or two technical, three or four non-technical, enough, so that we understand, yes, we are in a right move, right place to get started slowly. With this information, we'll stop now. I shall be waiting for your doubts, clarifications. Glad to assist you step by step. Subject is a bit lengthy, so let's be cautious. Help me, we'll do. Let's enjoy learning every bit slowly, step by step. Yep. Thank you so much, and over to you. Any clarifications, any questions, please do let me know. Glad to assist them.